I chose Hugh Bonneville to play Mountbatten because he's utterly charming and carries himself very much like Mountbatten did, and very, very British, but very, a kind sort of British person, which is what Mountbatten was. Also, Mountbatten was not the brightest bulb in the pack, and I think Hugh plays that self-deprecating kind of Englishman really well, so that was why I cast him. The funniest person on set was Mr. Om Puri ji. He was on set like it was party time. He would eat, drink, he would joke around with the English crew, who he was very comfortable with, and the Indian crew, and all the extras. And he was in a big party scene with Hansraj Hans singing Masta Kalandar. Every time the music started, he just wanted to get up and dance. So he really was the life and soul of that particular scene and that party. I think that people will be interested to know about their history. I think the story that I tell packs a punch on how the history of India, the map of India, might have been different had the Indian leaders known the information then what we know now. So it's politically intriguing. So I think people might be interested for those reasons. I didn't get a chance to drive any of the vintage cars, but my husband did. So Paul played an extra in one of the scenes, and he's in a car, but he has a driver. Getting vintage cars in Jodhpur was really easy, which is why we had so many of them in the film. I think for any director, the privilege of working with an actor of Om Puri ji's caliber is what he brings to his craft. As an actor, even though he might not be saying much in a scene, what he brings in terms of nuances and gestures and ideas carry huge amounts of depth. He was amazing, and he kept surprising me with little things that he kept doing and adding. So I think it was, a real privilege for me as a director to work with him. I learned a lot from him. Umaid Bhavan. We shot in Umaid Bhavan. Also Rashtrapati Bhavan. We shot there. That was an amazing experience, both in the front and also in the gardens in the back. I think that my film looks so grand and sumptuous because I was lucky to get such great locations. I have to say my children, who were there with me part of the time and actually make their debut in 2 scenes in the film, in a school setting, and then also during Independence Day celebrations, they're waving the tricolour flag. I think one of the very memorable moments was when Neeraj Kabi came on set as Gandhi, because he remained in character all the time, even during lunch, like he would never go out of character. So he was walking around the set as if Gandhi himself was there on the set. And I think for a lot of the English crew, it was quite daunting because he really looked very, very much like Gandhiji. And for some of the Indian crew, the spot boys and all, they felt that they had to go and touch his feet and things. And so it was quite interesting having this presence with us because Neeraj became so much like Gandhi. Also, we were shooting a scene with Gandhiji, Neeraj, on the day of his birthday. So I was able to take a selfie with him and wish Gandhiji happy birthday, which was also a bit weird, but that was very memorable. Hi, this is Gurinder Chadha. Please make sure you go and see Partition 1947 at a theatre near you opening August 18th.